The Federal High Court in Abuja dismissed a suit filed against the governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, over alleged certificate forgery. Hi, welcome to What's Trending. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, the Defense Headquarters has announced troops of Operation Hadarin Daji have killed several bandits and rescued many kidnapped victims in Katsina and Zamfara states. The coordinator of Defense Media Operations, Major General John Enechi, released a statement saying troops foiled an attack at Mara Zamfarawa village in Dan Musa local government area of Katsina state, killing 6 bandits while several others escaped with gunshot wounds. This comes after Katsina State Governor Aminu Bello Masari urged the army to finish off bandits wherever they are hiding in the state. At number 9, China goes into another lockdown as 400,000 people have been placed under strict lockdown in Anxin County in the central province of Hebei near Beijing. This comes after 18 fresh cases were detected in the dreaded second wave of the coronavirus. Beijing also rolled out mass nucleic acid testing for the coronavirus, setting up 193 sampling booths across the city. More than 76,000 people were tested within 48 hours of the new cases being detected. At number 8, the governorship candidate of the All Progressives Congress in the Edo State, Pastor Osagie Ize, has dismissed the allegations made against him by former national chairman of the party, Mr. Adams Oshomole, when he was a candidate of the PDP in 2016, saying the former Labour leader did not mean the negative things he said about him. Ize said Oshomole was only trying to demarket him when he contested for governor of the platform of PDP. He clarified that Oshomole was playing politics and the things he said about him was never from his heart. At number 7, 11 more Nigerians have been indicted on fraud charges in the United States over their alleged involvement in a $6 million bank fraud. This indictment comes barely 2 weeks after 6 Nigerians were indicted for $6 million interest fraud. The 11 suspects who were said to have swindled hundreds of victims through accounts domiciled in American banks, including Wells Fargo, were arraigned on multiple counts such as fraud, forgery, amongst others, under a span of 4 years. Each of the suspects risks a penalty of 30 years in prison and a fine of $1 million if found guilty. At number 6, a group of motorcyclists from the north who operate in the Elepe area of the Ikorodu North local government area of Lagos State have killed a businessman, Usman Yama, for hitting a partially blind man with his car. It was reported the motorcyclist who witnessed Yama's accident attacked him for hitting the handicapped man and absconding from the scene for fear of his life. The group of men chased after the fleeing Yama and upon catching up to him, stabbed and stoned him to death. At number 5, the federal government has revealed that over 1 million people have applied for the NPower program after the application portal was open for 48 hours. The Deputy Director of Information, Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Rhoda Ilaya, said the number of applications so far received is an indication of the number of youths who need jobs and confidence in the program. She assured the ministry would work quickly to provide timely support to all applicants. At number 4, US President Donald Trump has denied that he was made aware of an intelligence report that Russia secretly offered bounties to Taliban-linked militants to kill American troops in Afghanistan. It was reported Trump had been briefed on the operation believed to be initiated by the notoriously violent Unit 29155 of the GRU, an arm of Russia's military intelligence agency, citing officials with knowledge on the matter. However, Trump tweeted that neither he nor his vice president had any knowledge of the operation. It is believed that the operation actually resulted in the deaths of several US service members. Russia and the Taliban have denied all allegations. At number 3, the Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami has said the federal government would only pay whistleblowers after a successful recovery, not for mere tracing or exposure of suspected illegitimate funds. This comes after allegations from a whistleblower, John Okupe, who wrote a letter to President Buhari accusing the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation of refusing to pay him commission after exposing $1 billion hidden in Unity Bank PLC. In response to the letter, Malami said the funds which were exposed have not been recovered, so the commission is null. At number 2, the Academic Staff Union of Universities has rebelled against the reopening of schools by the federal government amid the COVID-19 pandemic, saying it would be suicidal. The union argued that the government must make resources available in order for schools to meet proposed conditions by the Federal Ministry of Education. During an interview, ASUU National President Professor Biodun Ogunyemi urged the government to provide the ideal environment, financial support, and follow the NCDC-approved guidelines before reopening schools, as government-owned schools don't have the financial capacity to meet the outlined conditions. And finally, at number 1, the Federal High Court in Abuja dismissed a suit filed against the Governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, over alleged certificate forgery. Obaseki was accused of forging his Bachelor of Arts certificate in Classical Studies from the University of Ibadan, which consequently led up to his disqualification from the gubernatorial elections. However, at the case hearing on Monday, neither the plaintiffs nor their lawyers were in court. The defendant was also not represented. In view of the development, Justice Anwuli Chiekere proceeded to strike out the suit. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands, and stay safe. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.